Aloha everybody, what is really good my dudes? Today is May 4th, 2020. We got another RuneScape update for y'all. Today we see another ninja strike focusing on the Ranch Out of Time, the Raptor Slayer chest, Stone Spirits, and the Grace of the Elves. So without any further ado, let's jump right into the video. Let's go.
Cats is the illest. What you talking about, Willis?
Alright guys, so starting off with the Ranch Out of Time, you're going to notice that the area has been given a slight overhaul. Great Granny Potterington has been given her very own home in the Ranch Out of Time, complete with a storm barn for easier access to storing your dinos, moving the bank closer, and as well as the animal buyers. The seasonalizer has been removed as it has no functionality on the ranch. The storm barn I mentioned can be purchased for 7.5k beans. You're going to need 15k wood, hide, and leaves from the Anachronia base camp to build it, and it is a requirement for the comp cave. Also, teleporting to the Ranch Out of Time will now land players directly where Granny Potterington is, as well as the dino buyers. However, the first time you do teleport here after today's update will be at the previous location. In addition to this, you can now teleport to the Ranch Out of Time via the Max Guild Garden portal. The ability to attune your portal can be bought in the miscellaneous rewards section on the farmer's market for 5k beans. Moving on, I want to touch on the Grace of the Elves. Two new options have been added to the necklace when wearing it, which means you can charge the necklace while skilling. The Charge Porter option adds one sign of the porter, and the Charge All will add all signs of the porter to the inventory until full or near full charge. There are three new settings that have been added to the necklace. Always Warn will continue to warn your player before charging signs of the porter. Always Consume, which will automatically consume signs of the porter until full. And the Never Consume, which is pretty straightforward. There is no prompts for warning, as it will never consume them. The buff bar icon is now removed when the necklace reaches 0 charge. The necklace will now prioritize activated sign of the porter instead of inactive ones. When the porter functionality is disabled, the number of charges remaining will show on the debuff bar icon. A filterable chat message has been added to notify the player when their Grace of the Elves reaches 0 charge, and when adding just one porter to the necklace, players will no longer be asked for confirmation. Moving on to the Raptor chest and outfit, the chest itself has been renamed to the Raptor Chest of Slaying to be more informative. It's also been moved to War's Retreat. The order in which drops are rewarded have been reorganized. It now uses a reward interface system similar to other reward chests, allowing you to see the total value as well as bank from the interface. When claiming VIP Slayer tickets, a chat message will appear to show how many you've received and how many you have in total. The chat message for receiving Slayer points now shows how many you have in total. A new Slayer point icon has been created so that it can be displayed in the reward interface. Upon using a Raptor Slayer lamp, you will now be asked for confirmation for receiving Slayer XP. A combine option has been added to key parts for ease of use on desktop and mobile. An observe option has been added to the full key to guide players to the chest location. This will also happen when you combine the key. And they have adjusted messaging when opening the chest without a key to inform players where to find key pieces. Moving on to changes to the chest drops, pieces of the Raptor's basic outfit are now guaranteed from the chest. The unlocked text for the basic outfit in the wardrobe has been adjusted to reflect the above. The chance to receive a Raptor weapon has been increased from 1 in 200 to 1 in 50, and general drops have been rebalanced to include more up-to-date rewards. You can see them right here on screen. Pause if you need to, but that's pretty straightforward. For the Raptor outfit, the advanced outfit cosmetic reward no longer degrades and has become a permanent unlock. The kills required for the upgrade have been increased from 30 to 50. The unlocked text for the Raptor's advanced outfit in the wardrobe has been adjusted to reflect the new amount of kills required, and the info box displayed when the upgrade is obtained is now green to highlight the unlock. Moving on, they've made some changes to Stone Spirits as they pertain to drop tables. So various bosses, and you'll see these on screen as we're panning through them, as well as Slayer monsters have had their Stone Spirit drops rebalanced. Basically, high-level creatures will now drop appropriately higher-leveled stone spirits as opposed to the much lower ones that they were dropping before. So again, you can see on screen all the various different monsters and Slayer creatures, etc., rare drop table and all that has been changed to reflect higher spirits with this update. With that said, we're going to move on over to patch notes and see what's been changed with these ninja fixes. So let's go ahead and check out the patch notes. Starting with general changes, some of the meats in the Uglog meat shop have been turned into packs of meat for easier purchase. Various meats that always had 0 in stock have been removed. The shop display has been reshuffled, and some of these items, namely the packs, now restock on daily reset as opposed to 24-hour timers. Yak hide and Jatiso shop has been turned into yak hide packs to allow for easier purchase. And when herbicide option to auto collect herbs is turned on, they will go straight to your herb bag instead of your backpack. Moving on to some archaeology changes. Textures for the Spear of Annihilation and Masterwork Spear of Annihilation have been improved. The Ruthless Invention perk now appears with the correct icon on the buff bar. Fix some instances of material caches clipping to the floor in Corridette and Infernal Source. Players will now be placed in the same instance on the Warforge Forge area after completing the Into the Forge mystery. It's now possible to contribute a single item to a collection via a menu option on the item inside the collector's interface. Players can now discover pylon batteries while excavating the Corridette prison block. The Spear of Annihilation and Masterwork Spear of Annihilation are now treated as Bandos items in the God Wars dungeon. The forge doors inside Warforge will now list the keys you are missing to open it as long as you've found at least one already. Fixed minor clipping issues in the Infernal Source. Bad luck mitigation for artifacts has been increased. It will now take the player's last 5 received artifacts into account when awarding a new one. A missing cadmium red material cache has been returned to its rightful place in Star Lodge Cellar. Fixed an issue that was allowing players to see through quintessent material caches. An additional perk has been added to the Archeology skill capes. When worn, the player receives an additional 1% sprite focus when excavating at a spot with a time sprite. Fixed an issue that was causing empty charge pack messages to appear whilst excavating without an augmented item. Fixed an issue where certain islands in the Infernal Source were being removed if you had a remove roofs setting set to selective. Flowing lava in the Infernal Source will no longer disappear when you stand close to it. Fixed an issue in the Infernal Source where the lava faucet was not being removed when the camera moved inside it. The Master Archaeology outfit will now grant access to the Fixiate ability. Fixiate can be activated on Archaeology excavations to guarantee a type of artifact that will be gathered from that spot. You can activate Fixiate 3 times a day. A researcher that was causing misclicks by standing too close to the archaeology research table has been moved south. Added a confirmation message when leaving the Praetorium in Corridette to help prevent players accidentally leaving the area. And chronotes can now be added to and used from the currency pouch. Moving on to other changes, there was a hotfix where transmog items like the Ring of Stone can no longer be activated while in PvP zones. Additionally, transmog rings can no longer be reclaimed from the emotes interface while in the duel arena. The Ancient Legionary outfit has been adjusted to fit female characters better, as well as the textures on the armor, shield, and sword have been improved. They've added a bank icon onto the maps for the Berthorpe training camp chest, and updated the description of coin prizes on Treasure Hunter 5mm through 200mm to show that these prizes are members only. Moving on finally to bug fixes, they fixed an issue that was preventing the Dwarven army axe from being used as a pickaxe, fixed an easy clue scroll hint referencing the Combat Academy so it no longer references content that is out of date, fixed an issue that caused mobile users to crash after killing the Angel of Death, and finally corrected the start point of the Sheep Shearer mini quest in the quest journal. That is it for your patch notes. Links to everything discussed in this video will be down in the description below. Head on over there, check them out. With that, I'm wrap up the video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed and you want to stay up to date on all things RuneScape related, then hit that subscribe button. Anyways, I appreciate you watching. I am out. Aloha.